What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. This is Southbound Truck Driver back at you again, and I just want to give y'all a little look on the loads that I haul for Jordan Carriers. Now, Jordan Carriers is a great place to be. Don't get me wrong, I love it and always will. But I just can't wait till I'm here for like 4 or 5 years, a veteran at this company. You know what I mean? That's my main goal, is to be somewhere for a long period of time and have, you know, pride about it, which I already do have pride, but I'm just saying pride about being there for a long period of time. Anyways, enough with the chit chat. Look how thick that rebar is. Look, this is the tip of my finger. That's some thick stuff, y'all. So here at Jordan Carriers, we're going to have a lot of straps. So get used to it if you come here, and it's not a bad thing. It saves you, and it saves the driver from anything happening to anybody else on the road and anything happen to your load. So at the load, y'all, man, I gotta fix that. It's always fixing something. I'm here currently at my truck on my day off. At my truck on my day off, and I'm just charging my batteries because I left my truck running. I don't never cut my truck off. They asked us to leave the truck on so the lights, so the cameras can stay on. We got a kill switch, but when you hit the kill switch, it kills the cameras. They want us to keep the kill switch on so the cameras will stay rolling in case somebody hits their truck, anything happens to it. So I take the initiative to come up here on my day off, crank the truck, let it run a little ways so I can charge the batteries back up. I got 14.1. It's at 13.7. So we got the idling high. How you idle high is hit the CC and press the up. So I can hit the CC and press down. Watch. Idle goes down. Press up. Idle's high. And this helps charge the batteries faster. As you can see, I keep on, don't take nothing out. This is my home, people. This is my home. I love this truck. Jordan Carriers, thank you. This truck, when I opened the truck door up first time, smelled brand new. You can't beat that. It's not a brand new truck, 140 something thousand miles, but it smelled new. You can't beat that. Oh, shout out to This Guy Trucks. I subscribe to your channel, brother. I appreciate what you're doing for the community, and keep up the good work. You're awesome. Your videos are awesome. Thank you for your support to me also. Okay, guys. So today what we're going to do on home time, I've got to go home, do a little yard work. I've got a floor I need to fix in my house. You know, I live in a trailer. I'm not rich. I'm redneck rich. I live in the South. Just because you live in the South doesn't mean you gotta live in a trailer. That's how life went for me, you know. But it's a 3-bedroom trailer, 2-bathroom. I got my whole family lives there with me. My son, my daughter, my grandbaby, my wife. We're all big family. We get along so well. I mean, we're all supportive of each other so much. There is no, we do not argue. We do not disagree with each other. This house is based off of love, respect, and support. That's how I raise my kids. So when one's falling, the other one picks the other one up. And my kids are great. Oh my God. My son stays in church. My daughter stays in church. My wife stays in church. We are so supportive of each other. I'm telling y'all, it's unreal. You would think we're the Brady Bunch. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. And that's what I try to instill in these kids, you know, every day. I tell them, hey, you got to support each other. It is important. If you need anything, you let me know. If I can do it for you, I'm going to be there. You know, yeah, I'm stepdaddy. Don't get me wrong. But in my eyes, I'm real daddy. I'm real daddy. And I'm not trying to take away from the real dad. Don't get me wrong. But as long as they in that house and I take care of them, I'm real daddy. Anyways, don't make me get to preaching up in here. So, oh, I forgot to tell y'all about this happened to me the other day. Now, when I tell you this story, you're going to be like, oh my God, are you serious? There she goes, she's calling. So let me tell her I can't talk. Okay. So, the other day, I'm tarping a load. When I tarp a load, I hope Jordan doesn't get mad at me because they didn't really teach me this. But I go ahead and put my bungees in the hooks. That way I don't have a handful of bungees I'm walking around with. That way I can just go to this bungee, fold the tarp, hook it. Fold the tarp, hook it. Fold the tarp, hook it. That's just how I've always done it because it's quicker for me. That way I don't have a handful of stuff. So I had a bungee. I've been trucking almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. I got the bungee in there. I go to push the tarp underneath, and the bungee hook. Now the bungee hook grabs me in my nose, hooks me in my nose, and as I'm pushing the tarp up, the bungee hook is pulling my nose up. So my mind is going through two different things. It's going through pain and it's going through joy of getting this over with. So I'm freaking. I'm stuttering. I'm like, every time I push up, it's more pain. Every time I'm like, what's going on? How is this even happening? And then I know it's got to be the hook in my mind. I'm having pain, joy, confusion. All these are just come within seconds because I don't take long. I'm done. I'm done with the tarp. You know, sometimes I can tarp a wood load like plywood in 30-45 minutes. I'm done, and it looks like we painted the tarp on there, like I painted the tarp on there. So I'm just throwing this tarp, I'm hooking, throwing this tarp, I'm hooking. Man, when I threw that tarp, that bungee hook caught me right up in the nose, and it pulled my head. I went with it. I wasn't gonna just sit. You know, I don't like pain like that. So I'm going with it, and I'm pulling the tarp up, and I'm like, this ain't work. I dropped it, and I was like, oh God, it hit me. It got me. Yeah, it messed me up. It messed me up. So be careful for all you people out there who put them hooks in them tarps beforehand. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. So I'll tell y'all like this. I gotta leave out in the morning early. I'm about 2.5 hours from my drop. I've been coming home every weekend. The wife loves it. I love it too. I'd rather be out making money. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind being gone, man. You know, as long as you've been married, you know, she's gonna be there when I get home. She gonna be there when I get home. I ain't gotta be at home to hold that down. You know what I mean? If you leave her there at that house without a job, just know. Just know she gonna be there when you get home, okay? So please, baby, don't get mad. I love you. But it's the truth. It's the truth. Believe me. Anyways, so yeah, I just come here to charge my batteries real quick, and I'm fixing to go back. Oh, and the giveaway. I told you about this giveaway. It's not going to be spectacular, but it's going to be a little something, something. One of the things I'm thinking about giving, well, I'll put it in my next video. Let me find out. Let me make a couple phone calls, and I'm going to try to give away a Jordan t-shirt. You know, one of the prizes in the giveaway. It's not much, but it's something from me to you. Like I said, once I start getting these 1,000 subscribers and I start making a little bit of money, I'm gonna start giving back every week. Boom, give back every week. You know, maybe that might draw in some folks. I ain't gonna be exactly Mr. Beast, and if y'all don't know who Mr. Beast is, go look him up. He's rich, super rich. But I will be doing something for my community, and that's the trucking industry. I you know, support, man. If we could support each other, you know, when we see each other in a trying time, just like at the truck stop, and somebody's messing up, instead of pulling out our camera and saying, oh look, he's in trouble, he needs help, look at this idiot, go help him. Go help him. Go help that man back into that spot. That man's probably drove 11 hours, 10 and a half hours. Go help that man back into that spot. You know, it ain't gonna hurt you. You see that man that somebody's done pulled that pin on him? You know, I'm telling you what. People do their pre-trip, okay? People do their pre-trip. They do the pre-trip. People do the pre-trip. But a lot of people don't do a pre-trip every time they walk into the freaking truck stop to use the bathroom or get something to eat, and then come back out and do another 15-minute pre-trip, because they know they drove into that truck stop, they can drive back out. They didn't think that somebody down the road that they accidentally did something to, that was in a bad mood at the time, who took it a little bit more serious than they did, done stopped at the truck stop with them, done cut his hoses and pulled his pin. Now the man's truck trailer is done locked up, pulled up off the truck, and he's out there looking like, I don't know what happened, man. I just drove this thing in here a while ago. And the people's got the phones out like, oh, look at that idiot. He doesn't do a pre-trip. Yeah. They got them out there, bud. They got them out there. Don't think it ain't serious like that. People doing that. Don't think it ain't out there, because it's happening. But I'm telling y'all, what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to tell you is, don't not do your pre-trip, okay? Do your pre-trip. But what I'm saying is, this is all I'm simply saying to y'all. When you see somebody in need, man, give a helping hand. Try to build this world back on respect and love, hope, happiness, health. You know, instead of negativity, breaking people down, saying, oh, I'm better than you, or I can do better than you, or I've done better than you. You ain't nothing. You ain't got about a year on your underneath your belt of driving. I was driving when you was doing green and you died. Don't, man, let that go. Let that go, man. Let's help each other. Anyways, I always try to preach that. Yeah, and I seen a guy made a comment about my training days, me being a trainer, that I wasn't very nice to my trainees. I'm gonna tell you like this. Yeah. There was times when I was a trainer that it tried my patience. It made me into a ornery person that didn't like people, because of the people that I trained that didn't have any respect for me. You know what I mean? So for that being reason, that's why I quit training. Because there was people out there that I sincerely tried to help. And they looked at me and took it with a grain of salt and didn't listen to nothing I say. They would do the opposite of what I asked them to do. I said, you can't put this truck on a 90. You cannot put this truck on a 90 because you will tear the tires off the front axle off the trailer. I said, you will flip this trailer over also. There's a good chance of that. I said, also, busting the hose off, busting my air hoses off. You don't know how many times they would do that. And it was just like, dude, I tried to tell you not to. It's reasons like that I quit training. It's reasons like that. Yeah, you know, I don't know. We're going to get off that subject. I'm going to go. I got to go back home. I love y'all. Made this video. I'll make another one soon. God bless y'all and stay safe out there.